Hi, welcome. It looks like you are trying to buy a home, correct? So let me ask you, where are you in your pre-approval status right now? Have you already received a pre-approval for a loan to purchase a home? Or will you still be needing to apply to get that pre-approval? And so as a home buyer that is just starting out, be prepared to answer this question. This is one of the very common questions that most agents will ask buyers at the very first meeting. And this is to qualify the buyer so that for a number of reasons that I'll go through in this video, but you might be wondering, why is it so important, right? Why is the pre-approval letter so important for the home buying process? So before I get into that, let me welcome you to my channel. My name is Laura Vang. I am a local real estate agent in the Milwaukee market, and I create content to help home buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. So if you find the content that I'm putting out valuable, I would really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe, the like, and the bell icon to be notified of future videos like this. So let's get into why a pre-approval is so important for you in your home buying journey. So the reason that a pre-approval is so important is because it is the first domino that will start your whole home buying journey. And so it is basically a qualifying go or no go test, whether you are financially capable of purchasing a home at this point. And so if the lender says no, then you have to go back to the drawing board, work on your credit, work on your finances until you can get approved. And then you can go on to the next step. Okay, great. So you got qualified for a pre-approval. So what's next? Well, most buyers now focus their attention to, so what's my interest rate for this loan? And of course, everybody's trying to get the lowest rate, right? So just because the lowest interest rate on the market right now at the time that you have this pre-approval is say X%, it does not mean that you automatically will get that interest rate. So the lowest interest rate being offered, whenever you apply is only available to those with great credit and great financial background. And so once you get a pre-approval, you know what interest rate you qualify for based on your credit score and your financial profile. So great, now you know a rough idea of what interest rate you can qualify for, assuming that interest rates stay stable, between now and the time that you find your home. Now the lender can also calculate your monthly mortgage payment. And so with this, they are also able to tell you your max affordability for a home. So now you're able to have a pretty good idea of what budget that the lender is willing to give you to purchase a home. Great. So now that you know your max affordability in a home, that sets your price range that you can shop so that you stay within that budget. And this also now helps you to define the very important next set of decisions for you about that home, such as what location should I be in, because obviously location dictates price. And then now if you have a certain location you want to be in, you're looking at the market and you're trying to figure out if that location has any available homes for your budget. And if it does, well, the next decision would be, what features do I want in a home? And does that meet my budget in that location? And if it doesn't, then the next question would be, okay, well, what condition of the home should I be looking for, or should I be trying to adjust to compensate for that budget? Meaning, if I want a specific location with specific features, I may have to buy a fixer-upper if, my budget is not enough to get a move-in, turnkey ready home. So now, of course, that you have your pre-approval and you have a shopping budget that is defined for you by a lender, now you've saved yourself a bunch of potential time that you might have wasted by looking at homes that you were never going to be pre-approved for anyway. And this will save you from potential heartbreak of falling in love with homes outside your price range. Great. So now you've been doing a lot of shopping with homes within your budget and the features you wanted, and now you found the one. It doesn't meet everything, right? Because it's probably virtually impossible to find a home that meets every single thing you want within your budget, the location, everything, right? And so now you're ready to submit an offer, and you can do it right away because you have a pre-approval letter. And in this market, if you are submitting an offer without a pre-approval letter, it's pretty much going straight in the trash, because a seller wants to sell their home. That is their mission. And to take an offer from a buyer who doesn't have a pre-approval with it, it's basically a giant red flag, a giant risk. This buyer is not prepared. This buyer is not serious. Why would I bother taking their offer? And so you do not want to waste any time by having to go apply for pre-approval after you've already found the home that you really, really want. Because if it takes you even one day too long to get your pre-approval, that home's gone. And even in today's market right now, currently, homes are disappearing within one day of listing, for sure through a weekend. So they are moving very fast again, and the market is changing quickly. And so you have to be prepared and plan accordingly. So pre-approvals can be as fast as 1 day or can take as long as 1 to 2 weeks. And this is dependent on the lender as well as you, because you are part of that pre-approval process. If you do not respond to the lender's requests for documentation and questions, well, they're not going to be able to get you pre-approved. So as you can see, for these reasons I've stated, getting a pre-approval is absolutely critical in your home buying journey, and it will save you a lot of heartache and a lot of wasted time. And so if you found this video useful and valuable for your home search process, please consider subscribing, hit the like and the bell icon to be notified of future videos just like this one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.